Okay, so it's going to be, that's why I want you to be able to take advantage of this ritual, work it into your daily life, really look at that theme of personal authority and go with it. And it's great to do this on a full moon. So it can be used at any full moon. You can go back through and archive this later if there's a time in your life when you feel like you're dealing with a struggle regarding personal authority, standing, you know, in your belief in what you have to say, what you have to bring to this existence for you. So yes, we'll be using one of those codes. I'm going to share my screen with you so that you can just take advantage right here. You don't have to like pull up another device and be looking at it unless you want to. So yeah, let's see who's coming on here. I see a couple people. I see Claire. Hi. I appreciate you. Some of my regulars, like Margaret and Claire, they always seem to be in the vibration to be able to pop on when I'm on live. I love that. I love it. If I speak to you, this is something that you can use. So just in giving people a moment or two to join in, nothing too long. What I want you to do with your journal as part of this ongoing journal exercise is these are the things that I want you to ask yourself. And you're going to think of one right now. Okay, so it's time to take back your power. It's time in the daily basis and in the scope of what we're here to do. We're here to stand in our own power. You know, we're here to experience what that is to be powerful creators of our universe. Okay, and so this is something that you want to look at. You want to look and ask yourself a couple of questions here. I've got some notes. So the first here, and you can write these down in your journal and go forward on this, is ask yourself, what has been driving your life choices? Okay. Was it something that your parents wanted for you? And then also then something maybe that friends wanted or friends were doing? Was it something that you wanted to do? Did you go against sort of that advice? Most of the time not. I say a lot of people do what their parents want them to do, and then later in life, not necessarily what their friends want them to do, but for me, it was like I got married really early for the first time, and it was really what that relationship allowed me to do. So I certainly wasn't standing in my personal power. In fact, when I got divorced, I thought I was going to stand in my personal power and do what I wanted, but I was just being reckless and not smart. This was in my 20s. I'm like in my later 30s. Suddenly that's a proud moment for me. So what's been driving your life choices? And then also, has it been just need? Like I have to be able to put food on the table, so I have to work this job. I can't go after what I dream of doing. I can't apply myself in that way because I have so many things that are of priority. You start having a family, you start doing these things. So I have to tell you, recently there's been a lot of my things in my life. What has been driving my life choices? When I jumped into this question for myself and I did a little journaling, it's something that is my need for acceptance of other people. Okay. So underneath it all, regardless of who I was doing it for, whether it was for my parents or for my friends or for a relationship, or whatever, it was for it was a desire for acceptance. Okay. So I thought that was my epiphany. This is what I really want to work on letting go of with this code in the next few weeks, the next moon cycle here from full moon to full moon. It's like nothing. You don't need to rush through it. You don't need to make a whole freaking list. Okay. If you have a list, great. It'll take a few moon cycles. But I want you to look at this as a project to take on as a tool that you can use to every time a shadow aspect of yourself comes up. And in this case, this particular tool with this code is for this core chakra, this solar plexus area here, standing in your personal power. So, you can pull this out of your tool bag and you can use it again and again and again to reactivate that core chakra, to really help release that thing. For me, it's that desire to be accepted, whatever you want to release, so that you can move more fully into your personal power. Allison, hi. I'm glad you're going to come back and watch. So, I have to remember to take some water. I'm going through this activation with you. But I think I might have to take off. It's so weird. I think I might have to take these off to like actually focus on the code. I just can't get over the glare. They're very healthy for me. I need to be wearing them when I'm doing Zoom sessions and stuff like that. But when I'm working with a code, and normally you guys, it's really great if you can print these codes off, or you could just have them on your cell phone. You don't have to have it on a computer. So let me do that. Let's go ahead and share the screen. Where am I at? Here, share. Okay, it takes a second to catch up. It'll catch up when it catches up, whatever that means. And so I always like to get a little bit of a moment where we come together with our breath. And this is for you. You want to start this process again, use this code at sunup or sundown. Maybe when you have a moment or two to quiet down, to just be with yourself. So for the moment that I'm here with a few people, let's connect with our breath. So if you like holding any sort of crystal or anything to support you, go ahead and grab that now. So let's go ahead and take some breaths in. Let's take 5 breaths in and out, and I'll let you just count them in. So we're going to go ahead and draw our breath in. Calling upon divine archangels, ascended masters, our own individual guides and teachers. Call upon all those who are here to support us in standing in our personal power, whomever that might be. Connections from your ancestral lines, connections with spirit, and of course your connection to your higher self. We welcome all aspects of ourselves and our guides here to this ritual so that we can clear out our core chakra, our solar plexus chakra. Release these things that are no longer serving us, that are keeping us from being in our place of power, from owning our own voice. This radiates up to other chakras, from seeing our truth, from knowing our place in this world, in this community. Okay, go ahead and open your eyes if you've had them closed. I see that you're seeing the code right now. And so just like I think that a few of you have probably worked with these codes with me through this group before. I seem to sprinkle them in every once in a while. I know whenever it's called for a code, I hear it. As I'm studying and reading about the full moon, I hear it. So these are living consciousness codes. They were created by a woman named Ivonne Delaflor with, of course, the assistance of spirit and the universe. And they're called the codes of awe. They're from a universe of absolute harmonics. This is what the awe stands for. This one, as you sort of relax your eyes and just stare at the code, you notice it starts to move a little bit. And whatever way it might move for you is perfect. For me, I start feeling like I'm actually looking into a portal of some sort. This one, some of them move around in a circle to me, some of them vibrate. But this one, I am seeing and I'm feeling that I'm going straight into that connection into my core, into activating our solar plexus chakra. So go ahead and breathe here. As you're watching this code start manifesting its movement in front of you, whatever it is, it's just perfect for you. Maybe it's a little, maybe it's a lot, maybe it comes and goes. And bring into your mind that thought you had when I was talking about what's been driving your life choices. Bring that to mind. I'm bringing mine to mind. I don't want to say it out loud. I want to offer you this clear space to receive the message for yourself. Formulate the thought of what you would want to release regarding that image in your mind, of how you've been driven to make decisions. What are you going to have this code clear away for you? What are you going to have it shine its light on? What are you going to have it embody into the deepest parts of you, to your cells, into your DNA? Because in the absolute harmonics of these combined universal forces, we can clear out ancestral lines, we can clear out the potential for our children to stand in their own power, and their children, and to be in their own authority. So breathe in now. Go ahead and close your eyes and imagine you drawing this code in through your crown chakra. We're going to first have it go and activate through all of your chakras. So drive it in through, breathe it in through your crown chakra. And allow it to start spinning down through your third eye area. Taking its pathway down your spine, down past your throat chakra, past your heart chakra. Breathe in. Reinvigorate this code with your intention to release that thing that's holding you back from being in your full divine power. Allow that code to go down through your solar plexus chakra. I want it to meet through your sacral chakra, so allow it to go further down through your sacral chakra, connecting up with your root chakra, and grounding this intention fully in the earth plane so you can receive the healing that this code will bring you in the here and now. Breathe in and bring it back up to your solar plexus. I release fully that which holds me back. I let go of the things that have been dictating my life that are not true for me. I stand in personal authority. Go ahead and breathe in. I connect so fully up with these rituals, guys, that I hope you repeated those after me. I'm experiencing this in the moment, and it's coming to me in the flow. So let's open our eyes again, and let's look at the code once more. We're going to work with this code 3 times. We're going to use the same thing we want to release. This is just different ways. You don't have to do it all 3 ways each time you work with it. At sunrise and sunset, do the way that you feel the most activation. This time we're going to pull it directly into our belly space. So go ahead and watch this code begin to take on that breathing, living aspect before your eyes. As you're watching it move, bring to the front of your mind that which you want to release so that you can stand more fully in your personal authority, in your truth. When you know your truth, you can see it, you can speak it, you can feel it, and you can convey it to others. But without you knowing what your truth is, the root of the reason behind your decisions, nobody else can understand that. So let's breathe this in. Actually, we're going to just go ahead and breathe it in through our lung space. Let it meet up with our heart chakra first. Fill it with love. And then breathe it and send it down to your solar plexus. Keep that spinning rotation going. Breathe in love. Send this love down to your solar plexus. And down. Giving yourself that acceptance that you desire. You can repeat after me. I stand in my personal power. Because I feel and know where I stand, I'm able to speak that out to those I connect with, to see it in my everyday decisions, and to connect with it every morning and night. Go ahead and open your eyes. This time, we're going to do like a tunnel chakra. It's going to come in and it's going to light up all of our chakras. Because like I said, when you own your personal place of power right here in your solar plexus chakra, that will radiate outward. It will go up to your upper chakras. It'll go down through your lower chakras. It'll help you feel more grounded. So this time, we're going to go ahead and just bring it in and imagine it's going to just go from top to bottom at whatever speed. If you feel like it lingers in any chakra space, so be it. And we're just going to go ahead and breathe and connect 5 breaths. So go ahead and let that code start moving before your eyes. Let it start dancing. Let it start living. Even after working with it for just like, 5 minutes, there's new aspects. Now what looks like a flower is really starting to grow in the middle instead of looking like a tunnel. This is for me. So it's nice to perceive what you're seeing, to see how it can start to be different as you work with this code. Now draw it in when you feel complete with what you're seeing. Draw that remembrance in through your crown chakra. Inhale. And then breathe it all the way down through all of your chakras, all the way to the root. Breathe it up again. Tip at your crown, breathe it down. Just breathe comfortably for a moment. I want to honor the space that you take in your day to practice this ritual. Not just tonight, but finding a way to do it at sunrise or sunset or both. Maybe you work up to both. That seems like something I might do. But I honor the place within you that desires your personal authority to be intact, to be secure, to be sure. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Are we back? I think we're back. So I wanted this to be a quick ritual. Certainly if you do this whole thing, this is longer even with every intention than it takes. You know, this code is really beautiful. This code you work with as a requirement for inner strength, this activating our core chakras. You can also strengthen your core area through meditation, through yoga, through martial arts. This can all help you be more present and guiding you right there to the core of things. This is the beautiful, beautiful power, this deep inner wisdom. It comes from right here. No matter what we see, no matter what we hear or say, or whatever we encounter coming towards us, if we can set in our power, in our firm place, this is a really beautiful experience. So, or I have my notes here. The core is where you move, you create, you realize, and you decide to be present. These are words, these are gifts from Ivonne Delaflor. She created these codes. So beautiful. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. Let me know how this process goes for you in the group. Hello, beautiful Holly. I'm seeing you dancing while I'm present. Oh, that's so beautiful. All right, you guys, it's been quite a nice little kind of quickie ritual. I'm going to go ahead and sign off so that I can go be with my family and do bath time before anybody explodes in on here. I hope you all have a great full moon night. Don't forget to charge your crystals.